Hello everybody and welcome back to A Slice, A Spice, and A Dice movie reviews, mostly focused on horror films. As you know by now, if you've been visiting my channel, my name is Paul, and today we're going to be reviewing the much anticipated Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 2022 version that came out on Netflix today, February 17th, 2022. Now, the two main questions that we like to ask here at this channel are, did it make me put my phone down? And does it get a slice, a spice, a dice, or all three, or none? The rating system is in the description below, and let's go ahead and jump into this. After nearly 50 years of hiding, Leatherface returns to terrorize a group of idealistic young friends who accidentally disrupt his carefully shielded world in a remote Texas town. The young group, who want to create their own world by essentially buying a small town and turning it into their own utopia, accidentally stumble into the wrong town and the wrong man. Things take a majorly wrong turn. Okay, so if you've been following me on any of my channels, and you know I have been like waiting for this to come out, right? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 is one of my all-time favorite films, hands down, point blank period. Okay, I was so excited about this film that I literally have been waking up all night long and like refreshing Netflix and whatnot. I think it was like 4 o'clock that I finally woke back up and refreshed it, and it was there, and I was like, done, I'm watching it. Okay. So this is what I'm going to say right off the bat. If you are like me, you've watched all the movies in the franchise, are you going to want to watch this? Well, of course you are. It's another one to watch, right? Here's that, so that's where that begins and ends, right? Here's my thing about the film. Do I think it was great? I think it was pretty bad, to be quite honest. Let's talk about some of the things that I think went wrong with the film. First of all, the script, I was just like, oh my god. The director, the writer, whoever, they're kind of incorporating things of like gentrification, social media, things of this nature. For me, when I go to entertainment and especially horror films, I don't want to see those kind of narratives woven in. I just want mindless fun, and so when I feel like that's being forced on me, it's kind of a turnoff. Do I see how it could work in this film? Yes. And I'm not going to, this is spoiler alert free, so I'm not going to go into all that or whatever. Now, the other issue that I had with it is the actors' characters make so many horrifyingly bad decisions in this. It was laughable at times, okay? It was literally laughable. To where I was just like, is this supposed to be this way? I mean, we get it by now, horror films. Oh no, I fell. Literally every single trope is in this, almost like on cue, right? So the decision making at some point, you're like, why would they even do that? I mean, they're not even attempting to do anything to prevent themselves from getting harmed. I mean, it's bizarre at times, right? So there's that. If you're looking for that vibe of 1974 old school, you know, Chainsaw Massacre, it ain't here, okay? It's just not there. It's like this new take on it. Now, this is one thing that I will say. So after I watched this and I was like looking at reviews, and I'm not gonna lie, when I started seeing reviews online, I was like, clearly they have paid bots to go and do this. There's no way the things I'm seeing people are like going on about this. And then I was like, you know what? I'm older generation. I'm going into it with an expectation of that 1974 thing and what that did. And I'm like, you know what? This could be geared towards a younger generation. I'm curious what y'all think in the comments. Because I was like, some of the themes that are going on, maybe that's what it is. Because for me, I was like, this could almost just not even be an installment in Chainsaw, right? It could just be like a different film altogether, just change some things around. If you remember, the original director, I believe it was, left the project and some new people took over, whatever, and it makes me wonder if what happened is the storyline changed so much that they were like, because it does feel thrown together in a sense, right? There's just something about it that seems off. Obviously, going into this situation, we have to arrive at how do we revisit, you know, Leatherface. We're gonna have to run into him at some point, so how does this happen? The way they go about it, which again, I don't want to say here, you'll have to watch it because you just need to see it. It is so convoluted, and so we're trying to shove a message down your throat that I was like, was there not a better way to go about this? You know, so there's that. again, I almost felt like, okay, maybe the interior of this place that he's staying at or was living at, I'm like, did they build a town around the house? I didn't really get that, but it did throw back to the original house. So again, help me out there, because I was like, is this supposed to be the original home that a town was built up around? Or is this just like a little nugget that they put in to make the orphanage where he was at, hiding out at or whatever? So let me know, because I kind of haven't really found anything on it. Okay, so I will say this about it. As far as gore level goes, it is up there. I mean, this is a gory slasher film, so I will give them that. I mean, it is like, oh my god. Now, again, this is supposed to be like In Spirit, the sequel, forget about all the other ones. It kind of like took a page from the Halloween franchise, what they're doing. We do see the original final girl in this one again. I felt like even that was kind of a waste, to be honest. I was like, oh my god, we get Sally back finally in this installment, and it just really wasn't done properly, in my opinion. I felt that they could have done so many different things with that and having her in this role, and it just, there was no character development with it. There was no, it was just kind of weird, right? So those are the main things right there that I was like, that really stuck out to me about. I'll say this. So first of all, let's answer these two questions, okay? Did it make me put my phone down? Yes, 100%. I did not pick my phone up or look up anything the whole time, right? Does it get a slice, a spice, or a dice? I am going to give it a slice and a spice. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're definitely going to talk about it. It's, it has a built-in audience, right? I mean, here I am getting up at 4 in the morning to watch it, okay? You're going to want to talk about it with people who have been there or whatever. Again, I'm not sure how younger generations will take to it. I don't know if they're going to think it's cheesy the same way that, like, I'm looking at it like, this isn't, this is kind of cheesy. It's kind of whatever. I don't know if this has reawaken this character for younger generations. I'd be curious if there are younger people watching this to let me know in the comments, because then I would be like, okay, I see what's going on here. I'm just a little bit old, okay? I'm not with the times no more. All right, so let me know down in the comments. Like I said before, if you've watched the franchise, stop this damn video right now and go watch it. You're gonna want to, okay? And then come back and tell me what you think about it. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the movie. If you watch it, let me know what you think. And until we gather around the old popcorn and movie screen, I'll see you soon.